Alright guys, welcome back to day 2 of the Portugal property development vlog. Today, as I said, we're going to be meeting the architects, the council and the lawyers. We've got some negotiations to do and also some restructuring of the development for approval and things like that. So I'll take you along to there, but I'll also take you around and show you some of this area as well. But before that, I'm going to get stuck into the charts and do some trading. So let's kick off the live room. All right, quite a good session in the market. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go to the gym quick, get showered up, get changed, and then we'll head out. So see you then. So I'm just taking a quick walk down to the beach to do a workout. They don't have a gym in this hotel, so what I'm going to do is going to go and do some bodyweight exercises on the gym and have a run as well. And it'll also give me a chance to show you guys the beach here, because apparently it's one of the nicest beaches in Portugal. It's 5 or 6 kilometers of white sand beach, so let's go and take a look. Alright guys, just finished a workout and a run. We're off to meet the, I'm going to go back, have a quick shower, and then we'll go and meet the team. So let's go. Alright guys, what a day it's been. We've met so many great people today. First of all, I didn't get round to going and check out the other developments. We're going to be doing that tomorrow, but we had a lot of team meetings today. We've been basically spent 4 to 6 hours just in team meetings. We had a meeting in the coffee shop prior to going to meet the architects. And they're all fantastic people. What a great team. First of all, we've got Len. Len has been out here since 1964 building properties. He knows absolutely everyone in Portugal. He's the best person that you could possibly have if he was doing a development like this. If he doesn't know how to get something done, he knows someone who can. And that's who you want, in my opinion, especially when you're doing developments abroad. Secondly, you've got Christine, who's the lawyer. She's going to be doing my power of attorney. She's over-checking everything, the due diligence on the company that we're going to be buying. And in relation to that, the way this is going to work is the people that own the land, we're going to be buying the company from them instead of buying the land directly. And the benefits of doing that is because the company that they've got has been struggling for a while. They haven't traded or generated a profit for about 6 years. So it's worth about 6 million. And the benefit of us buying the company from them means that they won't be liable for tax, because the company's non-trading, they won't pay corporation tax, and as long as they invest the money into, they're investing the money into other assets. So if we buy that company from them, they won't suffer the tax, which means that we can negotiate a heavy discount on the purchase of that company. And as long as we can negotiate a heavy discount on the purchase of that company, that means that we get we're off on a good foot for the development of the properties, because we're going to do it in 2 stages. We're going to take a discount, we're going to partially pay them in 2 installments. The first installment to get things kicked off, and then the second installment in over the next 24 months. The whole project is going to take about 3 years, so it's a big project, which is why having a brilliant team behind you is crucial, and it's the only way that I'd be involved in this. So the other guy we got involved is Vladimir. Vladimir works for the council here, and they take their jobs very, very personally. Vladimir, you know, the salary over here is very, very low, and we're looking after Vladimir to make sure that he's on our side. He's gonna oversee all of the council stuff, all of the internal stuff that gets passed, all of the paperwork, all of the planning permission. He's gonna make sure that all gets sealed and dealed. And then finally, we've got Paula. Paula is a renowned architect here with a team of absolute experts. She does some phenomenal work, and she's just beyond. A thing with a lot of architects is they're ego driven. What I've found with architects is a lot of them are ego driven, and it's their way or no way. Paula has a real passion for creating long-term relationships, which you guys know is absolutely essential and important to me. So they actually stand for something, and we're going to be developing these properties for a specific market, a specific individual, which is not only going to make it easy to sell, but also allow us to generate long-term relationships of high profitability, both parties. So it works both ways, and that's what we're here for, long-term partnerships. Christine done the due diligence on the company that we're buying and found out they had £935,000 or €1,000 worth of debt. So that gives us an upper hand as well, because that gives us some leverage to do a deal with them on the discount of buying the company. After speaking to the architect, we found out that Lugoj is one of the most prolific places for baby boomers, and obviously with the baby boomer market coming in, we're seeing a lot of people, I don't know if you guys are aware, but in the US and the UK alone make up for about half of the population. The average net worth of a baby boomer is $1.2 million, and that means they've got lots of equity, lots of businesses that they're shedding, particularly in light of COVID and the recent recession that we're facing, and they're looking to retire. So this is absolute prime time for people to be buying, and Lugoj is renowned for prices, for high value, for expats, for people to retire and move to. It's a very heavily English populated place in Portugal, so it's absolutely prime spot for development. What we've heavily been talking about today is the development, and how that we're going to be talking about moving from two bedroom places into 3-bedroom places. We're going to be basically knocking out every other villa and giving each villa more space and more bedrooms. Now what the landowners originally planned for were called T2, which is basically two bedrooms, but what they do is they on the third bedroom isn't a bedroom, but they give it a library and an ensuite bathroom, and you know, and they kind of advertise it as a study or something like that, but it's really a bedroom. It makes it difficult to sell because you have to actually be here to see it, because you know, you give it the whole wink. This is not a bedroom, but you know, wink wink. Whereas online, they're not allowed legally to sell it as a 3rd bedroom. So anyone flicking through online, it makes the sales much more difficult, as opposed to saying it's a 3-bedroom. So what we're doing is we're going after a very, very specific market. As I said, we're going to be marketing these to as 3-bedroom luxury villas to a specific market, and we know that that's gonna be the best move for us. So I want to go through so much of what I've learned in terms of the legalities here for you guys, and if you guys are thinking about doing a development, I want to share with you some of the insights that I've learned today personally, because some of the stuff that I learned today here was new to me, and I want to share that with you. There's so many insights that I've learned today in regards to the kind of loopholes and the things that might sideswipe you if you're looking to get into property. Knowing people like Len, who's been in the business since 1964, and Mick, who's the partner, and you know, Christine and Paula and Vladimir. We've got a real great team here, have all shared some amazing insights. So what I'm going to do tomorrow is we're going to be going to look at other developments I'm going to be looking at who's taking the land here, who the biggest players here are in Portugal. I'm going to be looking at how they're selling, what their niche is, and I'm going to be sharing with you all the little insights and tips and tricks on what to avoid, what to look out for in terms of property development. So I'm excited for tomorrow. Also, I'm going to be flying my wife over here tomorrow because why not? I'm going to be flying my missus over here. We're going to be going out, enjoying some sights, going for dinner and things like that. So if you're enjoying this vlog and you're getting value from it, show me by hitting the like button, and I appreciate you watching. And until tomorrow, take care, have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you then.